Hi, my name is Bob Cristello, and I am a WordPress architect. I work in the digital marketing space for a global data protection company. My opinions, strategies, things I might say, completely my own. I do not represent my company or any other organization that I may be involved with. Welcome to the first episode of WordPress with WP Bob. What is WordPress? Why am I doing this? I have a long history in the technology field. I joined the military when I was 19 years old in 1979. I worked on guidance systems for nuclear missiles. The Nike Hercules missile system, to be specific. I also worked on hydraulics and, everything involved with the missile system. I've been a school teacher, an off-Broadway performer. I was the head of development at Sallie Mae, head of development at Rebar IDG. And after September 11th, I actually went to the beach in Florida for a couple of years and wound up in Arizona. And I learned everything you could learn about marketing from a great team at Davidson Peluso. And my current experience working with a data protection company has been a very rewarding experience. And in the last 35 days, I started doing some writing because I was learning a lot of things. And when I learn, I write. It's a way for me to increase my retention and to focus on what I'm doing and to do research. I love to do research, always have. So this project actually started about 40 days ago, and I just started exploring everything about my industry. And of course, I post out here to my Twitter timeline, which I have 41,000 followers out here on Twitter. I don't really advertise. I just post whatever it is I'm working on. And of course, I do post to my Facebook audience, which is something that I do. I am what they call a full stack developer. So what you're looking at here is you're actually looking at a dedicated server on a hosting company. Dedicated simply means that I am the only customer on the box. So I own the entire mall. Normally when you get hosting, you'll pay a very small fee and you'll be one of maybe 100 people on the server. So this is a specific full-size server that I do pay for every month. And we're going to be looking at things like databases. Here's a default WordPress database, actually 12 tables upon install. And this is what the back end of a WordPress website looks like on default install. And here's the front end. Very, very sparse, very simple. But that is a WordPress theme. And WordPress has plugins. WordPress can run without plugins, but it cannot run without a theme. Themes control the visual appearance of WordPress in a variety of formats. Like, for example, a page looks different than perhaps the home page. A single post might look different than archives, such as the uncategorized archive in this particular instance. And we'll delve into this a little bit more. Plugins actually make WordPress extensible. So the most common thing is, let's think about this for a moment. The most common thing that people use is WooCommerce. So instantly your blogging platform, your content management system instantly becomes an e-commerce platform. And if you slip Stripe in there and you tie it to your bank account, 15 minutes later, you can have your own processor. Of course, it costs a lot more in percentages, but you do have every payment gateway all over the world available to you. So WordPress is extensible. It doesn't have to just be used as a blogging platform. And WordPress is comprised of two basic ways of posting, if you will, posts and pages. And WordPress has taxonomies, such as categories and tags, which we'll go over. So again, why am I even doing this? Well, simply because I want to. I guess that's the simple reason. I work in an industry that is surrounded with misinformation and misunderstanding. So I talk about a variety of topics. As you can see on my social media timeline, I cover artificial intelligence, global data protection, WordPress Architect. What is a WordPress Architect? That's a 26-minute read. A 20-minute read for the artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. I do write a lot about my company's solutions, but I do not speak for my company. I want to be very clear. But I write about SEO, I write about agile, Scrum paradigms, I write about data privacy and security, content creation for writers. There's just so much to what WordPress professionals do in our industry. And many times managers are very confused about what to do with WordPress people. They lump them into categories like webmaster. Very frustrating on both sides. People who work within the agile paradigm have tried to move WordPress developers from the waterfall system into either Kanban or Scrum or extreme programming or some other methodology that never seems to quite hook up correctly for WordPress developers, or WordPress UI UX people, or WordPress SEO people. There are many different varieties of WordPress people, and your company needs to know what you're hiring. When you hire a WordPress person, what are you actually getting? Even more important, if you are a WordPress person, it is very important to educate your company about what your skill set is and ask very pointed questions, and remember that you're interviewing your company as much as the company is interviewing you. Rules are a little bit different for consultants, but we could talk about that as we go along. So again, where is all of this leading? What is WordPress? WordPress is a content management system. It's designed to build posts and pages. Pages are typically foundational content, such as your home page and about page, and then dynamic content such as blogs or really anything that you want to build. WordPress is also extensible through the plugins system, allowing it to become perhaps an e-commerce site. Another very popular theme that people will choose is a buddy boss. And Buddy Boss is designed to build social communities on WordPress. It's important to understand here that there are several flavors of WordPress, okay? So you've got WordPress, and that's broken into WordPress.org and WordPress.com. WordPress.org is where you download the software that you wish to upload to your server, which is the way that I do things, the way that professionals do things. We upload to servers. We understand database architectures. We understand page speed insights, the use of analytics, the use of keyword research, the importance of tools like Bard and ChatGPT, the stupidest AI on the planet, and tools like Perplexity.ai. It's also important to understand that I don't do graphic design, so I have an entire graphic design team right here inside of Canva. So WordPress as a blogging platform has always been a haven for auto bloggers and spammers. And YouTube is filled with videos about how you can make $1,000 a day with WordPress. And I always caution people that go out looking to make money. You will find people that will charge you to make money. It's always better to have a passion project. I have a personal philosophy. It's a Native American saying, "A brave who chases 2 rabbits goes hungry." I prefer to stay focused. I don't have a side hustle. If I do, it's being a good dad, or being a good husband, or being a good member of my community. So I don't want to sell you anything. This is my masterclass. I will be posting this to LinkedIn to see if there's any reception whatsoever, and then decide what to do with these projects before I go any further. I will be making a few more. What are WordPress themes? What are WordPress plugins? What are WordPress databases? We'll probably start there. Once again, my opinions are my own. They do not reflect my organization or any other agency I'm involved in. Nothing I say could be viewed as business or financial information. This is just my attempt to document my process. And that is very important to me at this point in my career. And LinkedIn is a great place to document my process because it will be here forever. So what I post here in long form, whether it's monetized or not, it is there. I encourage you to read. Look forward to your criticisms and comments. Until next time, my name is Bob Cristello, and I'm a WordPress architect. Thank you for joining WordPress with WP Bob.